Morning, guys. I am just leaving a spot I camped at last night. It's a campground. I am at Joshua Tree, and it happens to be called Joshua Tree Campground. Well, I'm leaving right now, but I'm going to be heading towards the Salton Sea. I want to go to Salton City. That's a whole story in itself. But anyways, time to get on the road. All right, guys, well, we're here, and as you can see, there is not a whole lot happening. Look how far the water is away. And it was all the way up to there. So like I was saying before, as the water slowly resides and it evaporates, it just gets more salty. We'll go down here and take a walk. Now, you can go online and do your own research and look it up and find out a lot more information, but they were also saying because of all the fish and everything else like this, that the dust that comes off this, for people with allergies, or if you have problems breathing, it's not good for you. Yeah, so I mean they cut them off there, but it's incredible, eh? Oh, and that was back in the 60s that this was going to be something, and it was for a while. Like, don't get me wrong, it was for a while. There was a lot going on here, but not anymore. Well, I'll tell you something right now, though, guys. Does it stink? It really does stink. Look at all the shells. And I honestly can't remember what year it was where there was like thousands and thousands of fish just dead laying on the beach. I'm thinking it was like in 08, but don't quote me on that, but I can't really get much further than this because it's I was starting to sink when I was walking across here, and I could imagine I'm just going to go. But yeah, it does not smell good. But I mean, look how far away we are. Yeah, I don't need to get any closer. Yeah, you can see how soft somebody was sinking right there, walking across. Try to pick that dry spot. Yeah, I can't even explain what this, well, it smells terrible. They keep talking about doing something, but I don't know. I'm not sure how much money that's going to cost. Billions, billions, billions. Ugh, I got something in my boot. I wonder if this would have been a cool thing to do back in the day, but put a marker, and maybe there is one, but you know, January 1st, and then every 3 or 4 years put another marker to show you the progression of the water. See, obviously all these power lines and everything would have been brought in. I wonder if you go in there, you can find pictures or videos back in the day, and where my truck is parked right now, see what was actually sitting there. Because there was like hotels and fancy hotels. They said a lot of famous people were here. So, yeah, it's hard to imagine. So I'm assuming because of all the curbs here and this transformer pole here, there would have been like 3 transformers sitting up on here. But something in this area here had to use a lot of power. So I can only imagine, and because of the pylons there, I'm thinking the hotel was there. On that side, there's a bunch of concrete foundation and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that's where the hotel was. And you can see there's a lot of work went into this. But she is no more. Why do I get nightmares just looking at that? Those who know, know. It does look pretty cool though. Morning guys. I still in Salton City here. This is where I stayed last night. It's an old abandoned RV park. Can you hear the alarm clock in the background? Of course, now that I'm waiting for him. Yeah, so this is where I stayed. Like I said, it's an old abandoned RV park. They're saying as soon as you come in the gate, there's actually a sign by the gate that says no trespassing or whatever, but I don't know, as you can see, there's a bunch of people here and those paragliders out, which you would have probably already seen a video of. I got a homeless guy there in the corner over there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us here. Like I said, there's a guy here that's definitely homeless sitting there in a tent. Nobody seems to be bothering him. There's signs up all over the place. There's no trespassing, but I see nothing but vehicles, so I don't know. Like I said, I figure if you don't push your luck or do anything stupid, I don't think no one's really going to say anything. No vehicles allowed, golf carts. But you can tell how old those signs are too. See, Salton City, something department. Salton City, something department. You would have saw yesterday where I took those pictures of the straw bales and stuff like that. So they call them grass bales. And they're supposed to do two things. It's supposed to help the vegetation grow. And as the wind travels across, it's supposed to keep the dust down. So there seem to be a lot of bales out there. But anyways, yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do today. I'm not sure if I'm just going to, I probably am just going to stay and explore this area a little bit longer, because the RTR starts on the 13th of January. Today's the 4th. So on the way there, I'm going to stop at Slab City, which is on the other side of the lake here. I definitely want to stop there. I'm sure that's going to be quite an experience. And then after that, I said I'm just going to make my way down to Quartzsite, and we'll go from there. But anyways, yeah, like I said, it's a beautiful day today. Maybe I'll show a bit of a house out here. Back there, and I thought, I don't judge a book by its cover, right? I thought he was homeless, but no, this guy's traveling on a bicycle. He said he's got 4 flat tires in the last 3 days, so he's actually waiting to get a ride to go back north. I don't know where, to be honest, and to a place where you can get some tubes. No, it's a pretty sweet spot here. Pretty sweet spot. So I asked him too, and he said he's been here since Friday. So today's Wednesday. He's been here since Friday, and there is signs saying no trespass and all this. But it's also strange because there's signs that say do not go out here, and then there's another sign that says 4x4, and you can definitely tell that people are driving their dune buggies and stuff out here. So I don't know what's the truth, but I figure that as long as you're not causing shit and not bothering anybody, why would anybody care, right?
Yeah. Indies.
So I'm at Borrego Springs. Like I said, it's just up the road from where I stayed last night at Salton City. I went to a Mexican restaurant and I had some quesadillas, and they're a little on the spicy side, so I'm not sure what's going to happen when they decide to leave. Stopped here at the market and grabbed groceries. It's California. It's crazy for food prices. I can't believe it. Okay, ribs, baby back ribs, a piece this big, right? So take one of ours and take it and third it. That's the size of it. It was $12. So it's just like, holy mother! I don't understand how people eat around here. But so I am going to. I haven't decided yet, but I might just slowly make my way back as if I'm going back, and then just find one of those boondocking areas, because. Time is it now? It's 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. I do notice it stays a little bit brighter longer here. Like before at 4:30 it was getting dark, and now it's almost 6 o'clock before she gets dark. But I'd rather find a spot to camp overnight while there's still some light out. And there's lots of boondocking spots. As you're driving, you'll just see people off all over the place. So that won't be an issue. But anyways, yeah, that's it. Well, I think this is going to be camp for tonight. Just beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can see where the hydro poles are. So I'm not that far off the highway. There's one person there. And those two rigs right there, just by the way they look and all the crap around them, they haven't moved in a long, long time. There's a bunch of people over there, but I think they must be friends or something. Same as that spot right there. There seems to be like 15 of them all gathered, very, very close to each other. So, but look at that. Very cool. Yeah, we'll call this home for tonight. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. So guys, just to let you know, I never plan anything. I kind of have something I want to do. Like I wanted to go to Salton City. I want to do Slab City, the RTR. But as far as like what am I going to do along the way, I don't plan anything. Like even this morning when I woke up at that abandoned RV park in Salton City, I had no idea I was going to be here tonight. It's just one of those things where I just grab the map and just say, oh, I saw this little town, I'll just go up there. I did. It's only about maybe 20 miles away. I got some groceries, had some Mexican food. May pay for that later, but and then I just started driving and saw a bunch of RVs parked in the middle of the desert here. So I don't know. I don't plan. And the reason why I don't plan is I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to sit there and go, oh, I got to be here at a certain date because I booked a site or something, and then all of a sudden you pass something, it's like, oh man, I want to go visit. Just like I did when I went into the forest there and saw those big trees or saw the air museum. If you plan, then it's like, well, no, we can't today because we've got to be a certain spot, and so we can't see that. I don't want to do that. I just want to sit there and just make my way, and if I see something that interests me, I pull over and I do it, right? So that's kind of why I don't do it. But yeah, as far as planning, no. Got the cell phone and just, like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go on the iOverlander. It's an app. You know, show you some sites for like free camping or whatever, or let's say I need propane or something. Oh, there's a spot right there for propane, and I'll head over there and get some propane. But as far as booking sites or doing anything like that, nah, it's not me. I don't really care for that kind of stuff. Now, this time of the year, I'm lucky because if I do want to go to a campsite, which I have before, to plug in to run, like I said, my dehumidifier and stuff like that, this time of the year, there's never an issue. Like every time I go somewhere, it's like there's 4 of us in the entire place. But summertime, good luck. Good luck. But anyways, yeah. So just adding another video. It's kind of interesting because the last video I edited, it took me 3 hours. So I was just like, wow, that went actually fairly good. I think what I'm going to start doing now, I was always posting every Wednesday. But if I do that, by the time you see a video that I'm going to put out there, it's going to be Christmas time, and it's going to be actually made in June because I'm seeming to be making them quicker than a week apart, right? So I think what I'm going to start doing now, and it's because I just started this, right? So I wasn't really quite sure how it was going to work, and I don't want to strap myself, and I don't want to get burnt out, and I don't want to lose interest in it. But at the same time, it gives me something to do, and it's fun. It's actually kind of fun. So I think what I'm going to do from now on is I'm just going to post them. Like, so right now I've got 2 of them ready to be uploaded. Instead of booking one to come out, or schedule one to come out on a Wednesday and then the second one on the next Wednesday, I might do 2 days, like scheduled to come out on a Thursday and then have one to schedule come out on a Saturday type thing. And then I may not post one for a week and a half. And then all of a sudden there'll be like every other day a video come out, right? That type of thing. Just one of those things. That way it makes it easier on me. I'm not dedicated to try to find Wi-Fi at a certain time or anything like that too. And I'm finding traveling here, because there's so many interesting things, and I'm seeing a lot of things, I can make quite a few videos. We'll try. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, I'm boondocking here. Salton City is like not that far from here, because I just came out of the other town. I forget what it's called already again. It starts with a B. These names, it'll be the death of me. But it's kind of funny. So far in California, it just seems like I'm in Mexico. It seems like every place I go, it's just the stores are Mexican, the restaurants are all Mexican. It's no matter where I go, it's Mexican taco stands and all this, and it's just like it's kind of odd. But yeah, it's very nice. One thing I had to giggle today, because when I woke up, I went for a walk, and I was in Salton City, and there was a couple other people walking around, and they got their parkas on and their toques on and all this, and I'm walking around with a t-shirt on. And I checked this morning, and it was like 18 degrees, which is absolutely stunning. The guy's kind of looking at me, and he says, "Aren't you cold?" I said, "Cold?" I said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "This is nice." He goes, and he looks at me, he goes, "Why, where are you from, Canada?" I said, "Yeah." He starts laughing. He goes, "Okay, never mind." And today it got up to 22 degrees. It's kind of been overcast, which you've probably seen when I panned around. So it hasn't been really warm, but to me, this is absolutely gorgeous. This morning I had all my windows opened up, and my back door is open up right now. But with that being said, guys, I think that's going to be it for the end of this video. And I'm going to do some more editing. But until we speak again, like always, be good, be kind, be careful. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.